He's the coffee drinking, banana eating, business managing, the one and only Adam Josh. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Morning Banana Show. We're doing a live stream over here and the recording for the proper YouTube presentation later. I'm gonna upload that later. How is everybody doing? My name is Adam Josh. That is what my mama named me. Let's rip into this banana. It is 8:21 a.m. on September 13th, 2022. A lot of stuff going on. Speaking of my mom, went to my mom's place the other day. She was stuck to the couch. I've hired a PSW for my mom already, but I guess this twice a week for the PSW coming is not enough. So we're just at that point where we realize that my mom needs some full-time care, and even if she doesn't want that full-time care, even if she does not want that full-time care, she still needs it. So I've called the ambulance, and I've called the ambulance on my mom many times, or 911, because she's fallen and whatnot. So this time that I called the ambulance on her, I hate this camera. This time that I called the ambulance on her, she had been stuck to the couch for a couple days, as I said, or a day at least, in her own pee and poo. This will be I have her couch cushions in my truck outside. I gotta throw them out. I was just thinking, well, it's raining. I'll give them one last chance. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. If it's raining and the couch cushions in the back of the truck, they're soaked all the way through. I had this one thought of maybe today when I get a minute, I can pressure wash them. I don't know. When somebody's peed and pooed through couch cushions multiple times, at some point you just have to throw them out. But I know how to clean things, so I'm kind of in the middle. I was there when she bought that couch, so I'm kind of in the middle right now. Anyway, my mom is at the hospital right now. Kudos to the Niagara EMS workers and the Niagara Region health people. Great people. Taking care of my mom, as far as I know. I went and visited her last night, and so yeah, she has a urinary tract infection. She's got a catheter. I've had a catheter. I know how much it sucks, and you can see blood in the catheter, so it's pretty bad. My mom is 71 and is super stubborn as far as taking help. So we've had to. I'm thankful that she's finally taking help. It's been a miracle to even get her to the hospital to receive some help. So occupational therapist, hopefully. Assisted living if she is able to get out of the hospital, and hopefully her health turns around. She's had strokes, diabetic, lifelong alcoholic. I mean, she's sitting there kind of vibrating and in shock, and her flesh, her body is deflating basically at this age. I'm watching my mom rapidly decline, whereas for the last 10 years I've just been watching her slowly die. Lately, it's been watching her rapidly die. And I don't want my mom to die, ever, but, people don't live forever. And she's been really abusing her body for a long time. So, all of that to say, sorry that I'm bumming you out, but this is the real world, folks, and I've been taking care of my mom. Outside of all that, your boy's got the keys for all the restaurants, and adopted dad, this guy, taking care of he's got his own issues. You think I have issues. This guy is at a funeral yesterday, organizing a funeral for one of his in-laws, and is now trying to settle my adopted sister at her new university. So I have got the phones back. I've got the keys to the kingdom, which is, for those of you who know me, it's not surprising. I've run the show many times. This is just one of many times. So I've got the keys. I had an idea to have a grand opening for restaurant 5 and 6 last Friday. So I emailed the mayor's office. I was starting to get the ball rolling with our. This is like Monday, Tuesday of last week after Labor Day. And I just got this feeling that it's not going to work out, because I'm messaging Angela, our balloon lady. I could show you the messages if I wasn't using my phone to record this. And Angela's saying, yeah, sorry, I didn't get back to you right away. My mom died, so I've been dealing with her funeral. And she follows up later, but I could really use the work. And I felt so bad for Angela, and I wanted to give her the work, but I was like, maybe she should focus on her, mom. She does great work with balloons. And she's clearly busy. Mayor's office was taking a bit to get back to me, and then they finally got back and said, well, this such and such date is not going to work, but, from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it might work. The mayor is on his last term, obviously, so we have to if we're going to do it, we're going to have to, if you want this mayor to be at your grand opening, we're going to have to condense it in. And, he watches some of my stuff. He's on Twitter. I'll post this video on Twitter, so hello, Mr. Mayor. And I wanted him to come to this grand opening, and just a bunch of cacophony of things that were seeming like it's not going to work. And then the Queen of England died. And I'm in Canada, so she is our queen. And like she's the Queen of Jamaica, like she's the Queen of Australia, like she's the Queen of New Zealand. So it was obviously pretty bad news for a lot of people. I'm not a royalist, or I don't follow the royal family like most average people I know. But devastating for a lot of people. So on the other hand, to try to have a grand opening on Friday when a lot of people are in mourning, especially if you're British, which a lot of people in Canada are British, I thought, well, that would be bad. I'm kind of glad that didn't work out. Let me eat some wild blueberries here. Wild blueberries. So, anyway, needless to say, at some point, I think it was Thursday, I made an executive decision, which I don't usually do, make unilateral decisions. I like to have group decision making. I like to keep everybody in the loop. That's the way I usually roll. Everybody knows that about me. I like to chat it out with everybody, come to the best conclusion for everybody. I made a unilateral decision and emailed the mayor's office and said, this is not going to work on Friday. I just had this feeling. This is before I heard that the mayor died, the mayor died. I apologize. Before I heard the Queen died, I emailed the mayor's office and said, I don't feel like, I could even show you my wording. I worded it like, I sense that something's not working about this Friday, so let's reschedule for some other time. My dad had his own issues, and he's going to be tied up with something until late September. So anyway, I was trying to plan this grand opening, is what I'm getting at. And then I realized that it's not going to work on the date that we wanted, so we have to do it again. Outside of all that, trying to get a hold of somebody at our local paper to do some full-page advertising has been a bit of a runaround. Business problems. Anyway, I have a rust check appointment coming in. We're in the rust check season now, so I apologize if I don't get to more frequent morning bananas, but I am busy in the mornings. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you for watching. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers regarding my mom. We're all just hoping for the best for her. She needs assisted living, like a group home, or somebody like a nurse to be able to be with her every day at her home for at least a few hours every day. So those are the two outcomes. Whether it's at her home or at home or my home, I'm even open to putting her up in my house. She needs assistance, daily assistance, or to be in a group home. Those are the two options that I am allowing. And I've very politely threatened everybody that would try to get her out of the hospital early. like her friends and whatnot. So I very politely threatened them and said, don't do that. You know, you might be her friend, but I'm her son, and this is not going to happen, so don't do that. And yeah, I don't want to say I know what's best for my mom, but I've known my mom my entire life, and she's a stubborn Aries, and despite what she may say about not needing help, ask her if she does she love her nails being painted red and spending time with the PSW that I was sending, and spending, having somebody wash her hair. Obviously she loves that. She's a woman. She loves being pampered. So my mom doesn't understand, because she's had a stroke, that you can't have it both ways, lady. I love you, but you can't be alone all the time and take care of yourself while also enjoying the PSW coming and taking care of you and bathing you because you can't bathe yourself, feeding you because you can't feed yourself, and helping you walk around your apartment because you can't walk around your apartment on your own. So she doesn't want to be old, but she's old. So she's like the last person to realize that she needs help, I guess. I know that about my mom. She might not know that about my mom, about herself, but I know that. Anyway, everybody. So maximum nonsense as usual over here. All things happening at once. It's okay. We can handle it. How's the Ukraine doing? Speaking of nonsense, I guess the rest of you have caught up yet to reality that something fishy is going on in the Ukraine. I guess the latest thing is, oh no, Russia is retreating and Ukraine is fighting back. Is that really the case, or is Russia doing a pincer move? I'll wait to call it. Because Russia has done military-style pincer moves before, not rocket science. But if you look over at the cameras in Ukraine right now, you see clear skies, some rain in some parts, little old ladies running around with groceries. There's a festival going on in Odessa right now. A festival. Come on. Talking about being at war and you're holding a festival? Like, give me a break. Something fishy is like the least of the things I could say about that. Let's check the Schumann vibes real quick. You seem to be in a whiteout right now. Go check the Schumann frequency vibes. Stock market. Futures up by a bit. Yeah. All right. Tesla's been going up nicely. I like that. I am a Tesla shareholder. Yeah, okay, so I said that I would read your notifications on Twitter. Let's see what she's saying over on the Twitters. Rebecca Quesnell. I'm sending all the positive healing vibes and so much love regarding my mom. Natiru Najim. Her son's birthday's coming up. Jaz's birthday's coming up on Wednesday. I haven't had Dolma in so long. Now I want one. Obviously, Dolma is amazing. She's talking about my supper last night. And I think we're up to date. Ashwani Garg is talking about, tell me why would they, and why are the citizens of Canada a bit more upset? Are they just too nice? In regards to a long conversation he's having with Tao Wander Wellness Travel that somehow I got mentioned in. So this happens. All the doctors want to talk to me. Yeah. And of course my other adopted dad, NL Rocker 2, said, "Baby, yeah, everybody, so that's what it is. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers. If you feel like supporting me in any way, send some money to Coda Vets every month. Great organization that supports U.S. veterans. I donate to them. You can support your own financial interest by investing in yourself. One thing you could do. If you want to just give me a gift, a donation, because you love me so much, send it to adam@adamjosh.com. You could e-transfer me that way. I'll take it. There's some tip buttons on my website you could use to send me money. I don't think anybody's ever done it, so I don't know how it works, but you could try it. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for watching the Morning Banana Show number 140. We'll see you next time. Toodaloo.